What's going on, guys? The Iron Jesse here, and welcome back to my new Marvel Funko Pop 2025 figure review. And today I'm reviewing the US Agent slash John Walker and Sentry based off of Marvel Studios' Thunderbolts. Once again, I got these two figures from my dad as a birthday present last month. And for Sentry, he cost like $11, and John cost like $12 here in North America and around the world for the lineup. So without further ado, let's take a look at John first, and then we're going to take a look at Here is John Walker, also known as the US Agent. So I'm so happy that I have him in my collection. I know Funko made the previous versions of him before in the Falcon Winter Soldier, also the comics, but I didn't own those versions before. But I'm so glad I got the Thunderbolts version of him from this year. So, I honestly love the detailing for his helmet, which is a good touch with that black color scheme. I wish they add some stubble on his face because he had some stubble on his face in the movie, which is his full-grown beard. But still, at least it looks pretty good. So, I still love that head sculpt with his helmet and that black coloring texture for him, since I love the lining design for the top part of his head and even on the left to right side of his forehead. And I love the chin strap in that black color, and we have some like that red rectangular color schemes on the left to right side of this part of the chin strap, which is a good touch. And I love that nice design for his mask, and we can see his face with both of his left and right, which is phenomenal, since it is an incredible touch for John Walker, which you can see it is how the way it is in the film. And take a look at his torso. I honestly love the pose for him, since I love that awesome pose with his shield and he's clenching both of his fists. And I love the torso design with that black design and even the red and white stripes, which you can see on the torso. And I love those like little like silver buns for the straps for the outfit itself. And we had the US Agent logo on the right side of the chest, which is the part of the torso, which is a good design for him. And I love his right hand making a fist for that red glove design, and yeah, it does look pretty good on him. I love the detailing for his belt, for the straps, and even that center part of it. And the leggings look incredible, since I love the detailing for his boots. The leggings look good, and we have the red like stripe design for the leggings, which is pretty cool. And we have that like gun holder on his right leg, which we will take a look at later on. But yeah, they really know the freaking leggings for John, and I'm just impressed with it. So take a look at the top part with his helmet. We have the lining textures on the left or right side of the top part of his head, which is still good in my opinion. Now taking a look at the right side of the character, we have the right side of his helmet with the chin strap and like that silver wing detailing for the helmet. And yeah, I love that lining texture for his helmet. I thought Funko did an outstanding job with it, is what I meant to say. And I love the detailing for his right arm with the shoulder pad and the wrist for the fist clenching design. And we have some red detailing on the right side of the torso. And we have that gun strap that I mentioned earlier, since I love that little gun holder for placing his gun. And I love the detailing for the red lining structure for the legging for the right leg. And that knee pad looks pretty good in that black color, which is phenomenal. Now take a look at the left side of the character. We have the same design for the left side of his helmet, and we do get his outstanding shield. So I love the detailing for his shield with the red and black color scheme. It looks just like the shield in the film. It looks pretty good. So I love that nice design for the color scheme for the shield. And we have that nice same design for the left side of his leg with the red stripes. Well, not stripes. Yeah, the stripes is what I meant to say. I got it mixed up. And I love the detailing for the boots. And we have that nice detailing for the other side of the shield, which you can see the bit of it is what I meant to say. And we have the strap parts for it on his left arm, which is pretty cool. Now take a look at the back of the character. So we have the back of his helmet, which is a nice touch with those liney textures on the left to right side of it. So yeah, very nice detailing for the helmet. And we have the back of the torso. We have that US Agent logo on the center part of the back of the torso for him. We have the red stripe detailing for the outfit, and also the detailing for the back of the torso with the red color scheme, and the back of the belt, and we have the back of his legs with that nice detailing for the black and red color scheme. And as usual, their heads bobble just like so, and that's how bobbleheads are for the Funko lineup. But yeah, this is a pretty incredible looking figure. So yeah, I was just very impressed with this version of John Walker, since I honestly love him like this in the MCU. And Funko did an outstanding job nailing the detailing for his shield, the torso, and everything else for the character, especially his pose. So yeah, very great figure, and I honestly love that design for him. So that is it for US Agent. Now let's move on. Here is Sentry slash Bob, and this guy is amazing, and I'm glad I got my first ever Sentry Funko Pop figure in my collection, because I didn't own the previous version of Sentry, which is his comic book look, but I'm glad I got him in his MCU look. So this is Louis Pullman's character from the movie, and they really know his likeness in that Funko design, since I love that nice detailing for the face, and even his hair looks pretty good. It's just like the character in the film, and it does look like Louis Pullman in the Thunderbolts film. So yeah, I still love the design for his face, since they really know the Funko look for his likeness, and I love the design for his hair, which is pretty good. And the torso design looks pretty good with the blue and gold color scheme. So yeah, I love the design for the torso. Let me take a closer look at it. So yeah, I love that gold color scheme for it. This is nice and shiny. So yeah, I love that design for his suit with the blue and gold color scheme. I love the S on the center part of his belt to represent his name. So yeah, that is really good, since I love the blue and gold paint apps for the suit itself. I love the wrist gauntlets for both of his left to right arm, which is pretty cool. And I love the gold sleeves and the gold leggings for the outfit. And the boots are pretty nice, and he does have that same translucent clear stand to help him fly. So like I said before, these stands are not removable. They are attached to the character's back, so you can't remove them, because that's just how the whole figure is. And I love the nice look for his blue cape, since I love that like nice detailing for how the way it moves for the windy effect. So yeah, I love the nice design of that. I love the detailing for both of his boots with the blue color scheme and the gold paint apps for it, since it is pretty nice on both of those legs. And the knee pads for the outfit are pretty good. I love how he's clenching both of his fists for his left and right hand. I thought that looks really good. And the shoulder pads for him is nice, and the blue collar for him looks pretty good. And take a look at the top part of his head. We have his nice blonde hair, which is pretty good, since I love the nice design of that. Now take a look at the left side of the character. This is what the left side of his head looks like, with his blonde hair, his ear, and the other side of his head. And take a look at the left side of the torso. We have the nice detailing for his left arm with the wrist gauntlet and the golden sleeve with that blue stripe right there. And the waist looks pretty nice with his belt. I love that bending texture for his left leg, since I love how that turns out for the pose. And the legging looks pretty good, and the boot detailing looks nice. And take a look at the right side of the character. We have the same thing on the right side of his head, and the same detailing for his right arm with the gauntlet and the sleeve, which is a nice touch. And we have the different angle for his right leg, since I love the design for the blue stripe, and also the gold legging, and even the detailing for his boots for his right leg, which is pretty good. And take a look at the back of the character. This is what the back of his head looks like, with that nice design for his hair. It is pretty good, so I love the detailing for his blonde hair. And yeah, it looks pretty nice for the way it is in the film, and I love the detailing for his cape. So yeah, it is in that blue color, since they really nailed the design for his cape. And yeah, I believe you can't see the bit. No, you can. I thought you can't see like the bit of the back of the torso for Sentry, but no, you cannot, because the cape is in the way along with that clear stand. And as usual, their heads bubble just like so. And yeah, I honestly love the design for Sentry. So like I said, this is my first ever Sentry Funko Pop that I own in my collection, since I honestly love the design, since they really know the paint apps for the character. And I love that golden detailing for his entire suit with the sleeves, the leggings, and the torso itself. It looks good, since I love the posing for him in that flying position. And yeah, this is how he totally looks in the film. So yeah, very great figure, since I love the design for Sentry, and this figure just impressed me for the way he turns out, since Funko did an incredibly job with this guy for the lineup itself. So I don't have anything else to say about him in US Agent, but that is all I've gotten so far for both of these characters. So that is it for the figures. Now let's move on to overall, these are pretty great figures. So I'm so glad I got both Sentry and US Agent in my collection. And I know I've said this before, but this is the final time I'm going to say this, because I'm getting sick and tired of repeating myself to death. So this is the first time that I own US Agent and Sentry in my collection, but in their MCU look, since I didn't own their comic book versions in the past, and even the Falcon and Winter Soldier version of John Walker, but this is the first time that I own both of these characters into my collection. So I love the detailing for US Agent / John Walker, since they really nail the detailing for his helmet, which is the front part of it. The back looks pretty good. The left to right side of the helmet looks really good with those like silver wings. And I love the posing for him with that action design. And I love the detailing for his shield, which is pretty good. And the detailing for the leggings and the torso for him looks pretty good, since I love the paint apps for the red and white stripes for the torso. And the belt on him looks pretty good, since I love the design on that. And I love the fist clenching look for his right hand. So yeah, they just totally nailed John Walker pretty good for the way he turns out in the film. And I love the detailing for the chin strap for his helmet. And yeah, the boot detailing for both of his left and right leg looks pretty good, since I was just impressed with it. And I love the detailing for his shield for the intersection of it, and for the outside of it looks pretty good with the red and black color scheme, because it's just how the way it is in the comics and even the film itself. And yeah, I'm just impressed by it. And as for Sentry, which is Lewis Pullman's character, he looks pretty good, since I just love the detailing for the torso right here. I was just very impressed, because I love how phenomenal the outfit is with that golden color scheme. I mean, man, look at that. Since I love the golden detailing for both of his left to right arm, both of his left to right arm and leg is what I meant to say. And the torso looks great. And I love the detailing for the S on the center part of his belt to represent his name. And I love the Lewis Pullman's likeness in that Funko design, and the blonde hair looks pretty good. And I love how they gave him that same translucent stand for him, since that is him in his flying position. So as I mentioned before, you cannot remove those stands because they are stuck to the character's back. Well, we all know how that turns out, but if you guys don't know why those stands are on the character's back, well, I was just letting you know about it, just in case if you don't understand it. But still, at least I love the detailing for him. The pose looks pretty great, and the cape looks really nice in that dark blue color scheme. But yeah, this is a pretty awesome figure, and it would have been nice if they made the Void in this wave, and hopefully they will make Valentina, Taskmaster, and Ghost, because we needed those figures to be part of the wave, since we got him, US Agent, Bucky, Alexei, and Yelena, since I did reviews on Bucky, Alexei, and Yelena since last month. But now I'm glad I got the full Thunderbolts wave for the Funko lineup, since I'm glad I got these two, and these are pretty great figures. And again, I'm so happy that I finally got Sentry and US Agent into my collection, but this time in their MCU looks for the new Thunderbolts film that released actually 2 months ago is what I meant to say, but at least it's on digital now. But still, I'm glad I got these figures. They are phenomenally amazing, and I'm just very impressed with them. So I don't have anything else to say about them, but that is all I've gotten so far right here. So that is it for now. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new. Hit that notification bell, the C button, and don't forget to Hulk smash that comment section down below. And tell me in the comments what you guys think about these figures for the lineup. I'll see you later.